Hi, y'all. This is Sandra. And I am sincerely coming to you from a place of love and truth. And admittedly, there are truths that come to us that don't please our preferences. Nonetheless, we still need to hear them for our own good. And not just hear them, but adhere to them upon investigation, research, examination, and considerations. I am not a gullible person, and I firmly believe in checking and verifying information. I'm not a proponent of outright dismissing truth because I don't like the flavor of it. That being said, I am no longer a Christian. And that is a rewarding experience that I cannot describe in words. The only way to realize it is to live it yourself. So a question is, really, could it be possible that Christianity is one of many cults? Some folks are probably thinking, what did she say? Yep, that is a question. And I have come from a background where I was a Christian for many years. I did the whole shebang, so I do know the grill. And I know that Bible. I mean, I was in it, thick. From Genesis to Revelations, I have read it, the whole Bible, more than once. And I can quote it very well. So I'm not just somebody just talking out of left field. I am speaking from experience, what I know, what I have lived personally, and also about what I have learned from those who I engage with, who I've come to trust in certain aspects relative to what they have shared about their experiences coming out of many years of Christianity. Translation, slavery. Translation, weakness. Translation, control and manipulation and financial profit for many who are in the quote-unquote profession of ministry, including the pastors. And the pastors, many of them have been robbing and extorting folks for years and continue to do so with the tithing lies. And many are becoming wiser to that practice. However, I want to share one particular incident that let me know for sure that I was being transformed in a positive way after leaving Christianity. And I have not left truth. I have not left love. In fact, I'm more loving and truthful as a result of allowing myself to be unbound from that deception of Christianity. And I will go on to say that all religions are about bondage, control, and manipulation and profit for the quote-unquote powers that be. All religions are deceptive in forms that vary, but they're all cults, yes. And in Christianity, the cult following is Jesus. And Jesus, I have learned, is not a savior. He's not Lord. He does not save us from sins and transgressions, and his blood doesn't wash us from anything. That is another control tactic used by those in the Christian community, and it's time to debunk that myth. Jesus as Savior and Lord is just that, a myth, a legend that is proven to be false by those who have chosen to dig in and to research and to explore and examine and investigate to find out that truth. I have a blog. It's called journeyawakenings.blogspot.com. On there is an assortment of useful resource information to prove what I have said to you in regard to the existence of Jesus for real. So I don't expect for you to like that I've said that. I didn't like it when I heard it. In fact, it grieved me. But I did some digging, and I learned that what was told me in regard to that Jesus myth matcher has proven to be, in fact, truth. But again, you can go to my blog, journeyawakenings.blogspot.com. So the one aspect I want to share with you is that there's a particular person in my life who years ago did something to me that was so wrong that I was inclined to go to the law enforcement authorities about what the person did. And one thing led to another. And for years, I just could not, and I was in the Christian community then, I could not truly forgive him. I thought that I had. It was surface forgiveness, however. But I tell you, when I left Christianity behind that cult, that slave place, plantation, I came to thoroughly and in depth from the core of my very being, my heart, I have forgiven him for real. And I love him with a true love, with a warm love. Do I love what he did? No. But I, for the first time, can honestly say that I love him in sincerity and in truth. And that's a breakthrough for me that I didn't get all the years I was in Christianity. In the Bible, reading the Bible, praying, speaking in tongues, you name it, I knew the drill, and I could not forgive that person. But I did when I left the plantation of Christianity. And also I've become aware that I'm transforming in other ways. I've always, well, I shouldn't say always, but for years I've been what people have determined to be an excellent writer, and I make money writing, and I've been given numerous commendations and written books and so forth in regard to my writing, and gotten 4- and 5-star reviews on my writing. But believe this or not, after all that, my writing has improved, and I have become, my creative juices overall are in free flow and have improved as well. I've noticed that. And my inclination to eat better. One day recently, I was craving some vegetables. I'm like, I have never craved vegetables. I ate them because I know they're good for me. They're good for us. But I have never craved vegetables. I'm craving me some vegetables. I was like, whoa, that's a change. I didn't have that experience when I was in the Christian cult. And also, my intuitive nature has increased, and my love for people of all persuasions and types and cultures and races has increased. I didn't hate people before, but now I just feel a warm, liquid, flaming flow of love for people overall. Not always for everything that people do, but just because they are of humanity, and we're all one in this universe. And I am immensely pleased to be free and continuing to live and to learn. And that is something we must all do and amend things as we go forward. And I still have to apologize when I do things wrong. That hasn't changed, and I seek forgiveness. However, my freedom progression is evident in so many ways in this short time that I've been away from the Christian cult. So people, please consider, and just don't continue to go along a pathway that you are comfortable with, quote unquote, but is in fact not an accurate journey to follow. So consider looking at my blog and going on YouTube and doing some Googling and investigating what I've said. And my hope is that you will awaken as I have. And awakenings, are a process, and we go step by step. But please consider, investigating for yourself and determining and learning and considering and discovering what true love is, pure love is, truth, and also know that they add up to real deal freedom that is continuous. And we are in the universe to improve the universe, to help others to awaken. So please consider what I've said, because I love you, and I would like for you to experience the liberating aspects that are assorted about going for truth consistently for all of our time on the planet and beyond. Thank you for listening. Bye now.